I never had a mentor, only watch Scarface. I met her at a club, she twerked.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Thunderbirds of Houston taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish a line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
And that's going to be another good run on first down. This one goes for 14 as he is eating them up here to begin the drive.
Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8.
Second and a couple.
He'll look to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Elijah Cansey able to record his 5th sack of the season. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head. 1, 2.
Under pressure, they got him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Right back to Dixon. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this one coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shocks on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Thunderbirds are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Allen now looks to throw. Completes it to Dixon. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Allen going to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
All right.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to
game right now.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff right side. It's Dixon. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Flushed out right. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Touchdown, Bills! Rashad Bateman, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Right there. And that is so.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it will bring us now to a 3rd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! Christian Watson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Thunderbirds are an extra point away from evening this one up. No problem there on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Normally, when we think about big swings and scores before a half, we think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Second and 2. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He finds Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll look to throw again. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and it bounced just in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up fourth down.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Hands it off out of the gun. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Oh, wow.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, here's Allen. Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Inside the 20. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Thunderbirds are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Let's go, man. Fuck this nigga.
For the 4th time today. And he will return this one to the 30-yard.
I can't lose to him, bro. I've taken 2 L's today. I've taken 2 terrible losses today, so.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll try again, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the
What are y'all
right
playing?
hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's
new
good,
game?
and that will extend their lead even further.
Is it a free game?
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Let me get that.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield.
Hazelwood.
7-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw caught by Musgrave. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Freeman. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
God damn.
And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Thunderbirds are able to widen their advantage. Extra point attempt to follow here. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Try to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Operating from the gun. Roth. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down. Roth. Wilson's got it complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Bottle.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more
you
physical
folded
one.
against
It's been
me,
this
so
defense.
I ain't got shit. You
Here's
can't
another
say shit to
example
me.
on that last play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Roth. Got a man here. It's Wilson.
That's crazy. I said shade outside, and guess where he threw the ball at?
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Hey.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Hey, Jair, get loose. Get loose, Jair. Get loose on him, Jair. Get loose on him, Jair.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Was I rude earlier what I said to Marlon? Yeah.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing after the interception. Wrong.
I did. I won by 6.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one goes for 30 yards.
I would have beat you by 40 if it was with the other dude.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that nigga.
Operating from the gun. Roth. Complete. Jefferson the target. And all the way inside the 15.
It's just more.
Drop it. Good work after
That's
the
it.
catch.
That was it. That was it.
First.
I want to be competitive. It wasn't fun. It was fun, but it wasn't
as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline.
He was averaging 40, bro.
He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining.
The other bit wasn't bad. He was just very one-dimensional.
When things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often
he
continue
was
to go
dunking
bad.
all over.
But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line set to get going. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway. Meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Thunderbirds start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
You a nasty nigga, dog.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
That nigga said I had to run that bitch back. That motherfucker on my top 25 favorites.
Throwing to start the drive. Roth. And Wilson with it, complete.
That boy freaked out for real.
Near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them. Gets big.
Lonzo Jimmy don't rise up.
It looks like a loss around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Hey, this nigga.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over Try to identify what's working and keep it going.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this for the offensive line. Your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Rashawn Gary picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
He was getting his ass whooped. That's what it was.
At the 35-yard line.
Who ain't in the game? I'm trying to win.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, there, the heavy side.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Yeah,
the second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the try here for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one
God,
away,
let's
and off
not.
it goes.
Bro, I was 1 for 16 against Marlin.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, you think you would have beat me with the white boy? I'm not going 1 for 16 with him, dog.
Next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Roth. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh!
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. Roth. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, that was crazy. That was crazy, my boy. He'll make that boy start jangling.
And he will get
hey, bro, I
into
get
the
the
end
69
zone.
points,
It's
bro. We gonna stop at 68.
Touchdown This thing is ugly. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
You know what it is. Take it to the house. Ready, set.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On first down, Roth. It's brought in by Wilson. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Yeah.
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich.